Hi Gemini, and welcome to your mid-February Lenormand reading. That's very difficult to say for a German. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm very happy to bring you this method of divination closer that comes actually from my ancestors. It's a bit of a mix from Germany and France. However, the cards are basically from a game from Germany, but enough for the history of these cards. The magic of these cards are that we can have a look into every area of your life: love, finances, business, and that in one reading. Work, everything that is important right now for you. And this is what we're going to do for the upcoming month, mid-February until mid-March. Okay, this is a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or if you have a lot of placements in Gemini. So welcome to the cross watchers as well. What are the energies for Gemini? And the first card, there is a new beginning, and it's destined. I feel like you are also protected. Might have been a bit delayed. So the first card basically gives me the whole vibe of the reading, and that's new beginning energy. There might be a child that's important to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay out all of the 36 cards. And then we're going to see how they connect to each other. Again, super powerful, positive, successful new beginning for the next month. Right. So let's see where your card is. So actually, what I forgot to mention just earlier in the Aquarius reading, there's always a card in the Lenormand that is representing you. So no matter of your gender, you are the lady card. I need to decide what card or which card is your card, as I need to see what the energies are that are connected to you, that are surrounding you. Okay. While obviously there's always a masculine energy as well that could refer to your masculine energies, as in taking action. It could also refer to another person. If this is the case, it doesn't need to be a male energy. That is so interesting here. It doesn't need to be a male energy. It could be a female. It's just the placeholder, basically, the placeholder for another person in your life. So, okay, what's the interesting thing? You are at the last position. This tells me that there is a major cycle closing. And this is so interesting because I already said straight away there is a new beginning. That's the thing, and it's destined, and it's positive, it's successful. You are on the right path. There's something connected to communication or paperwork that is here as well, which I again see very positive and successful, and you're very guided in this new beginning. However, you are at the card where it tells me there's an ending, and this is like a big chapter of your life coming to an end. It also tells me, because it's the house of karma or the house of lessons or burdens, that there is something where you might feel a little bit burdened. And the interesting thing is the other person does as well. So this is the house of the other person. I'm not going to go too deep into explaining why I read the cards the way I do, because I want to keep the flow of the messages that are coming through. But this basically tells me there is something that is a bit burdening, that is a bit heavy, that is for you and for another person as well. And you are kind of like worrying about the other person or something connected to the other person. So let's dive deeper into that. Where are the mice? There are the mice. Okay, cool. So yes, and there is a worry connected to this change. What is influencing you? So there is some relationship, some connection, something you are connected to, someone you are connected to. There is a change, and with this change, we have the fox. Now the fox can talk about a couple of things. It can talk about you being a bit insecure. Is this right? Is this wrong? It could talk about, especially in this regards, letting go of concerns, letting go of this skepticism, I'm not sure, insecurity, is it right, is it wrong? But it could also refer to, is it right or is it wrong to end something, to close a chapter, which again brings us to the main topic of this reading, new beginning and ending, but not just any ending, a big ending. So this is something that I can see here, and I see connected to this relationship, there's some sort of confusion connected to the future. It might refer to stability, to work. In general, I have to say this relationship looks very, very stable. We have the anchor and the house next to it. So this is a stable relationship. It's a secure relationship. It's something that might connect to a family. You feel very at home in this relationship. So these are all really good things. There's also emotional stability in this relationship. And but however, there is something changing. So something might change that is affecting your work life. Something might change that is affecting your emotions in some shape or form. There is an emotional new beginning. I can see this as this is the house of the child. So what's new? Something emotional. Something emotions might be heightened. And I see a change. And the change is towards abundance, which is really beautiful. It could also mean a change. So the fish can talk about two different things, which is a little bit difficult in Lenormand, because on the one hand it's the fish, it's the finances, on the other it's your feelings. So you feel like, maybe you feel like there's something changing, but also you feel at home. So that's for the feelings. There might be something connected to finances and a house or your home, where something is changing here as well. Let me have a look. And what we also see is that in the house of the relationship or something you're connected to, there is some sort of conflict. And the conflict can be, maybe there's an argument, maybe there is a difference in opinion, could be shame, could be guilt. And it kind of connects to your environment, to something that is outside of you, maybe because we have this energy of withdrawing, of disconnecting from some sort of environment, because that's the house of the park. Park again stands for something outside of you, for a social circle, for your environment, for the public in general, and that's what the energy is about. And this is also what's worrying you. The energy of maybe disconnecting from an environment, from withdrawing from something publicly or a certain group. So let's dive deeper. Connected to this person, again, I do see there is a change in your finances. Let's go with this. And something is clearing up. So there has been confusion connected to finances. However, now it's clearing up and it's connected to a change. The other thing is that there is a change and you feel a bit confused. And this is something that this person might even think about as well, because it's in the thoughts of the other person. The other person also thinks about finances and the house, or finances and the family. However, if this is about feelings, then this change where you felt confused about, this confusion is now lifting. So no matter if it's just a feeling or if it is really about finances, it's clearing up. There is the fox next to the person. This person might be very strategic when it comes to finances. The fox is a bit of a difficult energy, as it can stand for somebody not being honest, somebody it's basically about deceit, but also this person could be very much focused about their needs. So maybe there is really a need for a change, and there is a decision that is based on the needs. What do we need to do? Or it's, well, it is the fox, so the fox is a single energy. So what do I need? I need a change. That could be something connected to this as well, because I do not get in any which way an energy of deceit in that sense. Again, it could be strategy. Maybe somebody's very clever, very strategic here. There are, however, also some challenges connected to this energy. So if I read it like this, there's strategy connected to this person and small obstacles. We do see a letting go process and taking action into something beautiful, into something that is going to feel good. It's going to be positive, successful action. It might also refer to letting go, letting go, information coming in that is very positive, very beautiful. There might be a really nice offer. And this is connecting, obviously, the energy with this person, and also it connects to your energy as well. Interestingly, coming back here, there is something connected to important, connected to communication with this person about long-term plans connected to finances, or about how you feel. This could be expressing how you feel, might lead to growth long-term with this person. We see, let's say, in your love life, this is the house of love. I see the challenge, so there's something challenging you that is connected to someone that you love, or something that you love. So it could also be your business, something that is dear to your heart. If you are on your soul's mission and it's your passion, like what you do, then obviously the heart stands for all the things that we burn for, that we love. So there's some sort of challenge. This challenge might connect to advice. Maybe there is an advice and it's difficult to take this advice. Could come with some sort of challenge. A difficult advice. It could also refer to someone in a leading position. Maybe you in a leading position where you feel blocked or challenged to be the teacher, to be the coach, to be in a leading position, essentially. Let's have a look into the heart. There is a solution connected to stress and nervousness, something connected to love, or someone that you love is kind of like stressing you. And we can also see this because we have the burden here. Now, what's affecting love? Karmic lesson or a burden? Let's have a look. This might connect to stability, to work. And also, I think there is something stressing you out connected to support, to help, support. Something making you a bit nervous. Or there is something that you are bound to. Do you say bound to? I've asked that already in the last readings that I did for the earth signs, because I'm actually not quite sure if that's the right thing to say. Because obviously you have a lead here. So dog is bound to someone. So just let me know. I just need one comment that I don't do this if it is a mistake again in the future, because up until then I'm going to say bound, because that's, you're bound, right? Bound. Anyway. I feel like there's something connected to decision, connected to love, or something that you love, where it takes strength to let go of something or someone. And I do also see that there's some solution. Something is being resolved. maybe through some sort of wise communication. House of communication, lilies can stand for maturity, so that might be very wise, mature communication, maybe even with the person here you're dealing with, that is leading to some sort of solution. Also, the finances are in the house of the fish. So obviously the fish, you can talk about your feelings. So love is in the house of how you feel. So you feel love, you feel loved. Yeah, and maybe since the fish can talk about many or a lot, there might be a lot of love in your life. Again, I do feel with the, well, the thing is, the interesting thing is with the birds that they are very chattery. So maybe you are very chattery, trying to connect, trying to communicate, while this can also refer to a bit of a nervous energy within you, which relates again to business or business or stability. I do feel like also there's some sort of connecting energy. Birds are very social, especially those little long-tailed tits that I put on the cards. By the way, this is my Soul Journey Lenormand, which I created. And these are my favorite birds from the UK, the long-tailed tits. They're just so fluffy and cute and tiny. So I did need to put them on the card. So that's what you can see here. So the interesting thing is a solution connected to something that you love. Someone that you love life, your passion might be to connect and to chat. So communication might give you a sense of stability here. Yep, all right. I feel like you're going to receive help. So there's help, letting go of something, taking the next steps. So far, so good. Very exciting energy with a new beginning that we see here. So let's move to work, because what we see here connected to your work life, there is also a bit of stress and nervousness, but it could also talk about a lot of communication to connect with others. We do see there is work that you are either already doing for a long time, or there is growth in your work. So there is a really big potential for work being in your life for a long time, giving you a lot of stability. The only thing you need to do is to continuously nurture it. There is the burden or karma connected to work as well. There's something that is going to support you, or support is in some shape or form important. There is the book. So I feel like new informations are going to be revealed for your business. Maybe you're working on a book, you're working on a course, a training. There's something connected to knowledge. Knowledge might be important, connected to your work. Also, I feel like it's going to be revealed, it's going to be opened in some shape or form, giving you some sort of improvement. It might also relate to you actually learning something new. Maybe you're deciding to learn something new here. And that might be a very good strategic choice that you're making. It could also be connected to some sort of collaboration, partnership in your business. Which also leads to change. So talking about the ring as in any sort of commitment or partnership, there might be a partnership in your business or at work that is going to change something. I also see there's an improvement connected to your visibility. That is changing here as well. And like I said, the knowledge can either mean you're gaining new knowledge, gaining wisdom, or you're giving your wisdom and knowledge in your work area to other people. Big potential for you to be self-employed, working alone, which does not mean that you're not collaborating with other people, but the tower basically stands for an energy where you are self-employed. Also the public playing a part here. Be a bit careful with finances, I would say. Gonna get there in a second, because that's the next energy we're gonna dive deeper into, because Fox always tells me that is a classic combination. Careful with finances, not for the rest of your life. It's just a reading for the upcoming month. So due to a change, it's important to be careful with finances. A relationship can bring you stability connected to finances. However, also there is the energy of a cut. some sort of cut, something that needs to be cut short, connected to finances, which might lead to some sort of confusion and challenges here and there. This is again why I say be careful, just a bit mindful about the finances, the flow in the upcoming month. In general, I do see you receive finances with something that you love to do, and the finances are in a good position, in the position of leadership. So through leadership, finances will come in. Also, it's strong finances. So the bear is also a card traditionally for wealth. So I do see there's a really big potential for wealth and for good finances and for prosperity. However, just be in the upcoming 4 weeks a bit mindful. All right, in this sense, I think we have now looked at every area of life. I do hope you resonate with the reading. If so, I would appreciate a like, a comment, or if you subscribe to the channel. So yeah, if this helped you, then you can help me with a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'm looking forward to do the next reading for you.